Do you want to know what planner I'm using in my business and my life? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's Rosemary Lewis, your educator agent with eXp Realty, and today I am going to walk you through my planner that I use in my real estate business, but honestly, more importantly, that's getting me all the way together in my life. But before I get into the video, do me a favor, y'all. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that when I show you dope resources like this planner that can help you, you will be the first to know about it. So click that bell, do all the YouTube stuff, and let's talk about and get into it, honey, because I'm excited. First and foremost, I am going to link here videos that I have done previously about using the Plum Paper Planner. So Plum Paper is a company, and to me, it's like a super technical planner and a girly planner had a baby, and you can customize it and make it exactly the way you want. Now, I want you to check out those videos because I went totally different this year and how I designed the planner. But if you like the way I designed it previously, that is still an option for you. So check out those videos. I'm going to link them in the description box, but let's get into how I have designed my planner this year. The very first thing, y'all, is I want you to see the cover of the planner. And there are just so many different covers you can choose from. You can add different words. You can do your initials. You can put quotes. This year, I literally went very plain because I didn't want to think too hard about the cover. I just wanted something simple. So I chose a simple background, and my favorite color is pink, black, and white. I put my name, and I didn't even bother with a quote or anything. Okay. Then when you get on the inside, and this is where I think you can be, when you get on the inside of the planner, one of the features that I absolutely love is that I am going to get a 12-month view of exactly what the dates are of the year. Now, for a little bit in 2022, I went to an undated planner and I struggled with being accountable because guess what? I could write in any date. Like, it wasn't like I ever missed a day. I just went to the next one, even if it was 3 weeks later. So I do appreciate having not only a dated planner, but one that shows me exactly what year I am and all of the different dates. So when you open to the next page, there is actually a twofold page that shows you every month of the year. And I use these two pages to kind of get an idea of what client events am I going to do for every month, or what are some special things coming up that I need to think about. So I love that it gives me a space to think about those things, and I do them on those pages. Then when you flip to the next page, it is just a completely blank slate to think about your ideas and your plans and your goals. Now, I haven't dug all the way into that one yet, but I love the fact that it is there so that I can have it as a resource to jot down things as they come to me. Now let's get into the months. So this year, y'all, I decided to do a 6-month planner instead of a 12-month. And one of the reasons is that in the previous videos, I chose to plan based on a week view, but this is a daily view planner. But when you open up the planner and you look at the current month, you're going to see a couple of things that I really want to point out to you. The very first thing is that there are going to be an area for you to write your goals, okay? Then you can jot down birthdays or any special things that you would like to remember. And then there is a notes pages there that you can start just gathering notes as you need them. Then when you flip the page at the beginning of every month, I am going to have a view of the actual month. First, we had a year calendar view. Now I'm going to have a monthly calendar view. This again is a game changer for me because I am not responsible for writing in the numbers and writing in the dates. Like, it's there. So if I don't do anything in January, I don't get to act like it was February. No, it was January, sis, and you put nothing there. So I love having that there. And again, I use that to just mark really important dates. Now let's get into the customizations. The reason that I love Plum Paper is that you can customize literally anything in the planner depending on what your needs are that particular year. Now, when I open up to the pages of the planner, y'all, each daily view, I have a couple of sections that I am going to fill out, and I customize these based on where I am in life. And where am I? I am in the habit building stage. I have shifted my focus from goals to, okay, what habits do I need to have in order to get to the goals, and what are some things that I need to knock out every day? So when you look at my planner, the first section you're going to see is the habit focus. So every day I am reminding myself, okay, Rosemary, what habit are we focused on this month? Is it drinking your water? Is it limiting social media? Is it walking the dog? Is it making your bed? Whether it's business or not, I am writing down that habit that is my focus every month. Then in the next two boxes, I have a space for personal and business. And there I write down my big 3 things that I need to accomplish in each area. Now, of course, there are many, many things that we need to do in our business. And that is when we can just get completely sidetracked. So every single day I am focusing on what are the 3 things that I need to accomplish personally and then in business to feel completely satisfied for the day. And the best way to do that, y'all, is to just kind of think through some of your tasks and which ones deserve priority and which are things that have to get done, but it'll be okay if they don't get done today, and focus there. Now, the next section you're going to see on my daily planner is you are going to see a time block schedule for the day. Now, I actually complete the time block section the day before the actual day that I am planning, because I want to go to bed and I want to wake up the next day being exactly clear on where I need to tell my time to go on that day. So you're going to see, for me, I generally wake up in the 5 o'clock hour, somewhere between 5 and 5:30. So I was able to customize this planner to start at 5 and it ends at about 6, which is really consistent with the way that my work days go. So I have that here and I plan for my day every day. So in addition to the daily planner, y'all, at the end of each month, I have a few notes pages. And that's the one thing that I say is kind of lacking, that I miss, is that I would love a planner where like one side of the page could be a daily and the other side could be notes. But I just solved that problem by adding a few notes pages at the end. And again, Plum Paper let me customize all that, so it was easy peasy. Now, let me tell you about my favorite part. At the end of each month, I included a reflection section to the planner. And in this reflection question, it's even taken a deeper dive on the questions that I've been asking myself all month. So I'm looking at the goals that I set forth in the month. I'm diving deep on the habits. I'm reviewing what things that I love to eat, what things did I watch, what did I start, what did I finish? And then I am going to talk about the steps for improvement for the next month. I really, really love this section because it forces me to take assessment, especially as a real estate agent. Because listen, I've been there before where you're looking at your life and you're like, man, I don't know what happened to me last month. I only took 2 listings, or I didn't get the traction that I wanted in my business. And if you don't take assessment of what really happened, you could feel like a failure. But then when you do take assessment, then maybe you're like, oh, I was sick for 3 weeks, my kids were home, and there was a huge snowstorm in my area. So that affected my production that month. Not that you're making excuses for yourself, but I want you to be reflective of what were the contributing factors to your success or not hitting your numbers or your goals. And this reflective section definitely helps me do that. And then at the very end of the planner, I added additional notes pages because I don't want to have 50 million notebooks with me all the time. I want to go to one place where I'm keeping notes, where I'm talking to clients, where I'm jotting things down. So I like to have additional note pages at the end. And at the very end of the planner, there's actually a calendar for the next year. So y'all, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I will tell you that if I don't have this and if I'm not running my life with this planner, I might as well have my shirt off on YouTube, right? I feel naked because this definitely is not only the crux of my business, but it really helps me to create rhythm in my life. So I will put their website in the description box. And if you have any questions, just feel free to drop them in comments. I will work my best to answer them for you. And happy planning.